and welcome to Discovery Channel show Inside. I'm Nick Spielkins and I'm going to take you beyond companies. Hardworking men and women who go through troubles to make civilized life possible. Who does it? What do they do? And how do they do it? Are some of the questions waiting to be explored. Today, I have a real treat for you. The monstrous, gigantic, humongous company of Global State Power and Light, which supplies energy to over 25 million homes all across California.
What's up? What's up? What's up? All over the world, people hate green. Namaste. You? Join me for the ultra super delicious cake. You can only get fixed over 20 or 25.
Here I am in front of the mega factory, which supplies an awesome 2 million kilowatts across the state per hour. This amazing power plant has been up and running since 1954, nearly 25 years. In it, there have been some good times and there have been some rough times. But through it all, they have persevered. And that's what has made them the largest energy supplying company all across USA. So, how does a coal-based power plant work? Let's find out. I'm next to Nimrod Goldman, Vice President of GSPNL. So Nim, how does your amazing power plant function? Well, you all know we use coal to make our energy, right? So basically we're converting the heat of the coal to the flow of electrons, more commonly known as electricity. The coal is shipped to the station using freight trains, then transferred to the coal yard. Once at the coal yard, it is separated by machines called tractor scrapers that put it into storage piles. A series of conveyor belts shift the coal from the yard to the power plant into a large machine called the pulverizer, which grinds the coal into a fine powder-like structure. The pulverized coal is then fed into a large industrial furnace, which is surrounded by boiler tubes filled with water. The intense heat from the burning of the coal causes the water in the boiler tubes to heat up as well, to produce steam. The steam is then transferred under pressure and at high speed through large pipes into the turbines. It is this pressure that causes the blades in the turbine to spin. The turbine is connected to a rotor, which is filled with electromagnets. The spin from the steam generates a magnetic field. That magnetic field is then converted into electricity and then is transferred all around the city and the state. Wow, a very nice explanation, Lynn. Well, I guess no power plant can function without a teamwork. Absolutely, we're rock solid. We're like a force working together to make life simpler for you. Each division has their own team, and I just think that all of them are phenomenal. So tell us, what troubles do you face? We live in a climate very hot. There's a lot of demand for electricity when there's a heat wave. The demand for air conditioners, fans, coolers, refrigerators, all the machines have high demand, and the supply is less as we can only produce a certain amount of energy. We rely heavily on forecast, which is presented by Millicent Knight, and she's correct 85% of the time. But when she's not, like the heat wave last summer, we can't produce enough energy to supply to the entire state, so we have to do a procedure called a brownout. A brownout is where we shut down 1/8 of the power. If it is too much, then we have to do something called a blackout, where we shut down the entire power supply of the state. The supply of the energy being used up at a fast rate can lead to several long-term problems like unemployment, dislocation of industry, and drastically lower living standards. So I suggest we need to do something now, and we need to do it fast. I totally agree with you, Mr. Nim. So tell us, what do you think your group should do? Well, our group is doing everything they can, but what the people need to do is not take electricity for granted and use it wisely. So apart from internal problems, what problems do you face from the outside? Well, one of the problems we're facing is the Friends of Freedom. I mean, no offense to anybody, but they're psychopaths and they're trying to kill us. I'm sorry, what did you say? Yes, the Friends of Freedom have used several methods to wipe us out and to shut down the power plant so that there can be a greener and better environment. And I'm totally with them, but terrorism is not the case. And did they kill anyone? Yes. Last year, 2 of my friends got killed because a bomb exploded near the boiler, splashing red hot water in their faces. Another 2 people felt the aftershock and fell off a bridge, plummeting to their deaths. That is very unfortunate. We're so sorry for your loss. It's okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Goldman. It was an honor. Well, now we explore the less serious side, the fun side of the power plant, the control area, which is underground and has the coolest gadgets. Let's go. Hello, mister. So here's the control room, and with me I have Ray Paulson, who's having a break. Yeah, hey Nick. Pleasure to be here. So, this is the control room. Very cool stuff down here. Let me take you through this. What machines do you operate?
Well, we have three main big ones named Magalia 2, which generates 600,000 kilowatts. We have the La Mission 5, aka Big Lil, which is the latest and the strongest, putting out 900,000 kilowatts. And we have the average Magalia, which supplies 800,000 kilowatts. We also get supplies from Arizona, Oregon, and Nevada.
And what are your views on the teamwork? Yeah, I find it absolutely amazing that once we work in a team, we get things done during a flash, even during a brownout. Sweet. So Mr. Goldman was telling me that, don't bring that fool's name up. He's a weirdo, flirting with other women other than his wife. Cynthia, Ursula, Ardite, Karen, the list goes on and on, even while his wife has cancer. I see. Wait, so he was telling me that the Friends of Freedom are trying to kill you guys.
You bet. Letter bombs killed the president of our company a year ago.
Well, I think someone better report them. Anyway, thank you.
Well, now we've seen how the power plant works and the control room, and I think that the power plant will function for another 100 years and more, seeing the success they've received. Join us again where I'll take you through the facilities of an airport. Thank you for watching Inside. I'm Nick Spielkins and wish you a good day.
You are watching a master